Alright. Time to end the run. Today we fight Leader Roxanne. With a very strange team, I'll think. Two of these mods are going to do almost nothing. So let's see here. I guess technically it goes like this. So no item for Quillfish. Oran berries for Grodel. Dreadnought. Sandile. And Diggersby. Yes, I'm using the Sandile that I forgot to evolve. And a nice Miracle Seed for Quincia here. So Sarina with plus attack, so Naughty plus attack and 30 attack IV can one-shot Lunatone with this Miracle Seed. Almost certainly it one-shots Aurorus. And that's why Diggersby is here to make that a bit more safe. And we are going to lead an Intimidate Mon into Defiance. Which... yeah, okay. That is what we're going to do. And we're going to spend both of our heart scales for this play. But we're going to spend them on, I think, decent things. So... we're going to max the speed on my Quillfish. So that it outspeeds Roxanne's Bisharp. This was previously 1 speed. So maximizing the speed on what is otherwise quite a good mon, I think this is a decent use of a scale anyway. And secondly, we're going to maximize the speed on this Sarina. So that it outspeeds Aurorus. It's currently a speed tie. This is currently 13 speed. And that is just going to make things a bit safer as well. The chance to wipe, if I didn't maximize Quillfish's speed, was actually quite high. I could have used Diggersby and maybe gotten away with, you know, using Cheek Pouch or Berry, but there are overlapping rules of knockoff. Bishop could choose either knockoff or brick break, and it was just very, very risky, like a 1 in 5 to wipe or something like that, which I didn't want to take. And I could have done this with 31 speed Diggersby instead of 31 speed Quillfish, but I think that we're going to get a lot more value out of 31 speed Quillfish, especially since it was low IV. And Diggersby, well, it's just not that much of a speedy mon anyway. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna go. Ancient Power can still screw us, of course. We're gonna give it our best shot. Alright, it's on. Okay, first, Roxanne's lead. Bishop with Focus Sash and Defiance. Qwilfish would be a great counter if she didn't have Intimidate. She's still good enough. Knock off. Please don't crit and kill. Okay, we're fine. Revenge. As I'm using Sash. We outspeed and we kill. This is kind of rough. Alright, this is 1,000 arrows with a couple of overlapping rolls of Dragon Claw. Yeah, we're definitely not doing that. Okay. Grodel is going to come in. Tank this 1,000 arrows. We're now baiting Skitter Smack with one overlapping roll of Dragon Claw. This is now -1. Let's see, Skitter Smack. There it is. I think we're never dead to crit. Okay, now this is 1,000 arrows with overlapping roll of Dragon Claw. What am I meant to do in this scenario? We go into Sarina to tank the 1,000 arrows. Let's see, crit. This may be an argument I should have done this in the other order, who knows. Fuck! That is catastrophic. This is always Skitter Smack. We're gonna have to probably sack something now. But not yet. This is -1, we're Shell Armor. We take a lot of damage here. We heal a bit with Oranberry, we never die. A high HP line. This is Sarina Ancient, or this is Lunatone Ancient Power here. Unfortunately, that... Oh, wait, what? Okay, I think this is better anyways. Solrock. Alright, let's see here. So now we're at 38 HP. Solrock has Killing Rose of Stomping Tantrum and nothing else. This is Stomping Tantrum. Go into Grodel to tank the Stomping Tantrum. This is pretty much 50-50 Rock Slide or Psycho Cut. We live another one of those. Let's see. I think it's technically correct here. At -1, this is still always Rock Slider, Psycho Cut. I think I want to go to Sandile again. Let's see Psycho Cut. Bad luck. But it is Oranberry, so it's not that big of a deal anyhow. Is there a world where I click Rock Tomb here? Like saving Grotle HP, basically? I can't click it enough times. Alright, this is fine. It's gonna have to be fine. Can't crit, so whatever. It's also literally 50-50 now. So at -2, we heal more from clicking Mega Drain than it deals in damage at this point. So we're gonna heal up a little bit over the course of taking out Solrock. Unless we get Rock Slide flinched. That can happen. It's also a little bit more likely to click Psycho Cut now instead of Rock Slide, just because of the rounding. Please stop clicking Rock Slide. Okay, we got away with it. Not too many flinches. Now here's where we're really going to be in trouble. Okay, Aurorus. Alright. 40 HP. We're exactly never dead to Power Gem. This is always Body Slam. Risking crit. I think we have to sack Diggersby in this scenario. Because Sarina has too little health to do what I wanted to do. Another crit. Jeez. We are faster here. I don't think we're always dead, but we're usually dead there. Speed scale Sarina outspeeds. Caracosta. Please, Caracosta, is that right? Lunatone? I don't understand why this is Lunatone, actually. Lunatone is dead to all rolls. I guess Caracosta is slower and doesn't out-damage, so that's not... And we're slower. We have a slow kill, so... Alright. No crit one time. We already crit this battle on this mon. Let's not see a crit again. Nice. This is a one shot. It better be. Never had a mon that can one shot Lunatone before in this fight. That's something else. Caracosta. Alright, let's think about what's the safest way to do this at this stage. This is Ancient Power. One overlapping roll of Zen Headbutt. This is not Aqua Jet. No Ancient Power phrase, please. Otherwise, things go very wrong very quickly. Okay, now we're dead to lots of things, but especially Aqua Jet. Oh, it hopefully clicked here. Never dead to Ancient Power. Let's deal with the Window Berry. This cannot crit. This should always be Aqua Jet now. We have killing rolls, this is always Aqua Jet. Yep. Or maybe it's like 95% Aqua Jet, I forget how that works. Take SP is a loss I didn't want to take, especially before Watson, but you know... that was bad luck. If not for Sarina crit, I think that line was safe. Or not safe, but we would have got rid of Diggersby alive because I wouldn't have had to do that the way I did. Could have done one more pivot to set up the non-body slam, or better move for Diggersby to come in on. Write down what happened. Well, Stone Badge. There's Rock Smash. Let's get out of here. We lost a lot in that fight. Spent 2 heart scales. We lost poor Wamba, who had done so well lately. Persist my usual thing, which is take the items back. Wamba, you will be missed. And to think I was disappointed in what Diggersby had been doing. She really popped off in the last like 10 fights or so. And now she's gone. Well. What's the level cap now? Who cares? We'll find out. Because there's a new ground type who's going to have to take a place on this team. Wait. Oh, there's no delay, guys. I get crunch at 30. What are we replacing with crunch? Payback. We can't always guarantee moving last when we are supposed to get speed control them on. I'll take crunch. Okay. What are we getting here? Low sweep? We're pretty poor special attacker. So I will replace Magical Leaf with Low Sweep and screw the accuracy stuff. And the Skitter Smack stuff. Alright. Treadnought, what you got? Learns Razor Shell, which I will take over Water Pulse for sure. Rock Tomb is a team we get, and we have other things that cut speed. And the thing is, I know I want Rock Slide, like for Discharge Double, especially it's indispensable. And I don't know that I want to drop Razor Shell. I don't know if I want to drop Dark coverage. I don't know if I want to drop Ice coverage. Maybe that's what I should drop. Previously, I kept Rock Tomb on this. I'm not sure I clicked it that much. I don't know. Grotle. We get Nature Power. Which, you know, I don't know how much I want that. Not over everything I have, and over everything that I'm about to get. Which is... Seed Bomb. I'll replace Razor Leaf, even if it's not necessarily better in the case of doubles. Quillfish. A Poison Jab replacing Poison Fang. 33 were to get Toxic. What a death box. Well. Get a pine cone. Facade. Let's get Sonic in here. Aerodon. Leopold. Okay, this evolves at 35. At 31, we're gonna get Natural Gift. A move which I'm not smart enough to use, mind. And, 27, we first get Will-O-Wisp. I'll regret it, but I will trade in Quick Attack for this. Because it's Quick Attack on a mon that's already very quick. Okay, Masquerain. Various things happen here. We're gonna get Signal Beam and Stun Spore. We know what we already have. I prefer to keep Scary Face. This is our only bug user, really, so I will take the Signal Beam. But maybe over Bubble Beam. I mean, Signal Beam does more damage, it has Stab, and it's not like I don't have already many things that deal water damage. This is kind of fragile when it's not the pivoting. What do I want water to hit? Like rock, fire types? Well, they're gonna kill Masquerain. So, I don't know. Maybe this is a stupid choice. This is one of the things I don't understand very well about Pokemon, for sure. Well, Stun Spore, I mean, we could do things like Wide Lens, so... Maybe I'll take it over Scary Face. Alright, let's see here. We don't get Wall Rain just yet. Body slam, eh? Well, I'd like to take body slam over rollout just because rollout is extremely situational when it can easily screw you over. At this level we get Icy Wind, which is legitimately a quite nice move. Well, one thing about this is that we are not a great attacker. Although we're a plus attack, so our attack and special attack are about equal. I don't know that I really need this to deal normal damage, though. I'd rather have the flexibility to deal a big ice special attack. Or the Icy Wind. So one thing about this mon is that there is delay stuff. But I guess it only comes in... it's only for Ice Beam. It doesn't come up. Yeah, the levels... the learn sets for Seadra and Kingdra are the same for a while now, so there's no reason to delay this. Other than AI manipulation. And we are getting Octazooka to replace Bubble Beam. Staravia. I'll replace Whirlwind, I guess. There's some world of keeping Aerial Ace for the accuracy stuff later on. Alright, that's a lot of our team leveled. Yeah, indeed. Okay, Carnivine, Laser Ted, Ursula, Nimona. Yeah, these are the ones who still need leveled. Carnivine. Yeah, nothing complicated about this guy for evolution. But he does get some good moves. Stone's Crunch now. Just improve that bite, more or less. There's Flinch. Our Carnivine is, better attacker than special attacker. And Leaf Blade has a very high power move. I want to keep Acid Spray for the utility, I guess, and we'll eventually replace that with Synthesis maybe, so we'll replace Leaf Tornado with that. Shelter. Gets a move that we could have used in the last battle as an alternative to some of the riskier stuff with Zygarde. Ice Shard. guess I'm gonna replace Confuse Ray with that. Our Shelter. Not that great with special attack. We get better when it's a Cloyster. Like, this is also minus attack. So I probably do actually want Aurora Beam, which comes... The thing is that Aurora Beam is not better than Icicle Spear, like, on average. Or even Razor Shell. But it will often be better than Whirlpool, I guess. There's some arguments here. Hatcham. Move we get here is Psyshock. Except I delayed this and already learned Psyshock, so we don't get any moves. Okay, that's why I didn't get the prompt. And... Luxio. We get Luxray. And we have to delay one level for Wild Charge. Which we obviously want. Take Charm over Baby Doll Eyes. Take Wild Charge over Spark. Even though it's recoil. And now we'll not screw this up. So cute. All right. Let's see here. I remember how this rubbish works. Next trainer is Youngster Joey. Is that right? I just want to make sure I remember how this goes. Yes. Okay, how are we gonna deal with this? Guts Eradicate. Rapid Spin into Drop Kick, I guess. Hyper Fang. Is a flinch move. Probably not gonna be a problem, I guess. Well, we can also just kill it with this with Rock Tomb. We'll take like half our health and damage or something, otherwise completely safe. Then it is definitely sending Lightning Galar. Can absolutely destroy with Quillfish. We avoid the boost of Retaliate as well. These slash moves are not flinch moves, are they? They're high crit instead. We have to live to... Okay, like, well, if he crits one, we have an alternative plan of... beat him with this. Leading to this guy. Put this with Never Melt Ice. And if you didn't like that... Okay, we can ship it with... Saravia or Masquerade and then put Seadra Never Melt Ice. Okay. Dreadnought with Orin, Quillfish with Orin, Roto with an Orin, Saravia with an Orin, Orin, and Seadra with Never Melt Ice. That's a plan. Oh, you know, I didn't actually update my box before looking through all that. Luxray is HP Dragon. Croc Rock HP Ground. Okay. Alright, now let's come up with a better plan. Right, so Saurian outspeeds and one-shots the lead. She one-shots but does not outspeed the next mon. And we can go into Dreadnought for a fast kill on the other. And, you know, case I'm wrong about how this works, let's stack our party with good mods. One question I have is, when do we get hardstone? Let's see, held items, hardstone, rest of tunnel. Okay, yeah, so soon. Good old prophylactic orange berries. Now I have to remember where the road out of town is. Oh. That was weird. Accidentally made it full screen. Alright, let's see what you got. I think Luxray's fucked this whole team, actually. I always had Sucker Punch. Well, anyway. Why did this come out? I feel like this should have seen that it was... Okay, this was slower. Yeah, never mind. Well, so much for that guy. Okay. Next we have Last Janice. Let's see here. We take out the first two with Dreadnought. Finish it off with Chesto, Masquerade. I'll take the Sarina, who's resistant to sleep. Take Cedra, Luxray. Fish and Grodel already in the party, whatever. Which means we are switching out. We get pulled. Put this aside. Okay. Let's actually be a little more careful about how we think about this. So Sarina is immune to Grass Whistle. And absolutely slaughters this. Okay, yeah, whatever. In fact, it's probably better to use Sarina just to save a Chesto Berry since I don't have unlimited Chesto yet. That's kind of a thought. Well, that's a plan A. This is Whimsicott Energy Ball. But I guess it can be Grass Whistle. I should have pre-damaged if I wanted that. Well, the thing about that is, yeah, I guess I don't actually get the flinch benefit unless I Rapid Spin first. Should have done that first turn. This is a water type, so unfortunately, that's the end of it. Alright. So now we have to do the next two battles as a gauntlet to get a rare candy, which we're absolutely, of course, going to do. Well, let's see here. So, of course, let's see. Let's go Kajeri and Youngster Johnson. so let's just kind of plan the double battle first, I think, is the right way to go about this. Because that's obviously going to be the more demanding in terms of our team. So, do I remember how this battle works? Oh yes, so the lead of Youngster Johnson, Perugly, has Fake Out, Hypnosis, Fake Tears, and Super Fang. And this does a bunch of weird stuff. Fake Tears lower the special defense by 2. Okay, we can destroy Masquerain pretty well that way. So maybe Luxray's a good lead. Even though this is a special attacker. Intimidating doesn't do that much. There's also Super Fang to be thought about. I'm thinking we try to get rid of Simipour, or sorry, we try to get rid of, what am I talking about? The leads are Simipour and Perugly. He's gonna Fake Out first. Let's say we just go slaughter Simipour. Well, but I can one-shot Simipour with this. Well, he's very liable to click Icy Wind. 'Cause if I remember... Yeah, Icy Wind, because this is double battle, gets an extra +1, and so it's +7. So this is probably like clicking Icy Wind all the time when he's not seeing a kill. Which is bad in terms of our speed, but good because we don't get hit that much. So we need somebody who ignores Perugly. He drops special defense. Yes, we want to kill Simipour. This guy is also a special attacker. One problem is, like, I don't have any Fake Out capabilities of my own. Well, here's what I can do. I can bait Water Pledge or Brine with my ground type. Just keeping Simipour attacking that side, not clicking Icy Wind either. He'll be dead to a wild charge. We're gonna take like 20% damage, or 18% from recoil, plus maybe we get Faked Out. Oh, well, that's easy. All we gotta do well, if I'm dead to Fake Out, then he's gonna click Icy Wind. But I don't mind that much if this guy clicks Icy Wind. It's less damage anyways, so we take a little bit. We'll be lower speed on this. Oh, but if he doesn't click Icy Wind... Okay, if he Fakes Out, this guy is trying to kill this with Water Pledge, thus wasting a turn completely. Right? And Water Pledge does nothing to Sarina, So we just go straight from Croc into Sarina. Turn 2, we kill this thing. We wipe out Simipour. After that, this is going first. It's not very deadly to Luxray. Then Luxray goes second and gets rid of Masquerain, so Masquerain never gets to move. Okay, well if we got faked out turn 1... I'm actually thinking about this probably way harder than I have to. But yeah, we just get rid of Simipour, we just get rid of Masquerain. We don't even bother killing the Purugly, you know? Like, after this, I'll just like switch into something, because this is fast killing Masquerain at that point. The problem is I need another guy who's dead to Simipour Water move. And not Icy Wind. Or like Grass Knot. Grass Knot's fine. So what we could do, we know this is Water Pledge. We go into a pre-damaged Dreadnought. Dreadnought 80. Bait Grass Knots from Simipour. Then we're killing Simipour for sure. Masquerain comes in. We switch to Sarina at this point. Kill Masquerain with Luxray. Slow kill Purugly with Sarina. And then we just have to have something in the back to deal with Sneasel. Such like Quillfish. Not very scared of this. Flame Charge is a thawing move, so we'll take that. Okay. So that's the plan. So we're gonna take, right. Let's go over it. So we're gonna take Luxray with Chestoberry. Sandile. With, just imagine the world where he has to come back in. But he has this guy's knockoff, which I don't want to be switching into. So, send out with an Oran Berry. Dreadnought, pre-damage to 80 HP. Out of 108 to beat the kill from 74 Grass Knot. Well, wait a minute. He's switching into a Water Pledge. Or Brine. Brine does 24. We have to pre-damage by exactly 28. So actually, I only have to pre-damage to 104. Sarina with Chestoberry as well. Quillfish. with an Orin and Fletch. In there with Chesto, just in case. Or maybe do this the other way around, because Quillfish is the one that's not likely to be targeted by knockoff. Oh wait, Sarina doesn't need Chesto, she's Sweet Fail. So only Luxray needs it. So the only other thing is, like, if Luxray gets repeatedly slept, I have to have a backup plan for that. Dreadnought can be Chesto in case of that. Guess. So Luxray kills Simipour. Send out into Dreadnought. Bates. Fine. Grass Knot for 2 turns. Setting up Sarina. Now another thing. Right, so we waste 2 turns while Luxray kills Simipour. Setting up Sarina to kill Masquerain. Or to kill, probably after Luxray kills Masquerain, preventing Icy Wind. Back Mons, handle Sneasel. And also one other note is that T1 we want to click Nuzzle into... Oh, we are gonna raise this to +4 attack. But it only clicks Fake Out once. Okay, so if I get faked out for a third of my HP on Luxio, then take 20%, so that's like minus 50%. This is a +4 crit, 70%, and then I kill Masquerain. I still live. So Luxray lives +4 crit fake out into double wild charge recoils. Alright, I believe that. Now to see if this same team sweeps this guy. One-shots Kamala. Fast one-shots Gyarados. Okay. So our Redoxin is a Luxray sweep. Alright. So we're gonna take Luxray and Masquerain for Sandile. Dreadnought, Sarina, Quillfish, and Global for Fletchinder here. Switch out our Mons. Right, so we're gonna take, send House of the Masquerade here. Good old Pinecone. Gonna come in for no red. Give it an Oranberry for the first fight. Oranberry. 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 Make sure I've done the pre-damage calc right. This is doubles, by the way. Singapore Brine hits Dreadnought for 24. He goes to 104, 84. I want to be at most 80 so that Grass Knot kills. Wins pre-damage by 4. Yep. Okay, we're going to poison. Nightcan. One more for good luck. 102 is a better number than 103. I don't like 3. Remember to switch Chesto after the fight. Oh, and it's only going to be +2 per ugly. Because we intimidate twice. So she gains 1 overall every time that we do that. Alright. Time to destroy a gauntlet. The beauty will render me helpless, huh? Alright. Let's go. He's very intimidated. Oh, with respect to the game, yeah. Very intimidated, drowsing, falls asleep. Sucker Punch. Wild Charge. -1. Gyarados Intimidate. However, the thing is that Wild Charge is an electric move, and this is water flying. It's the Dragon Rage Gyarados. Say it ain't so. It's so. Alright, well, shut up. So, let's get this set correctly. Do this. 2-on-1. No, I did not miscalculate which teams were which. This is a special attacker, Semaphore is, so it doesn't matter about that. Alright. Let's follow the plan. Turn 1. I'm gonna try Nuzzle Perugly if it hits. This has a Love Berry, so actually I should Nuzzle Semaphore if I want to paralyze something. Yeah, alright. Let's do it. And since we are dead to Water Pledge, some kind of water move from Semaphore, we're gonna switch to Dreadnought to not be so dead. Yes, that's nice. Cool animation. Why not paralyze our foe, see what happens? Alright, now this turn we're going to take out Semaphore and switch to Sarina. Another problem is that -1 Sarina is not kill Perugly. So I should have nuzzled the other side, but I'm like an idiot or something. I don't think I'm changing my plans for now. Yeah, 63. This always clicks Grass Knot. Grass Knot, hilariously to Sarina. Okay, Super Fang, not ideal. Okay, let's be really careful here. Alright, let's think about what can happen. So, Masquerade is out on the field. We absolutely one-shot this, even at -1, with Wild Charge. We take 1/4 recoil damage, which is less than 20. If Perugly clicks Super Fang, we're never dead. Gets Perugly. It's not even a roll to kill with Armand's. We're not particularly dead to Sneasler. I mean, maybe what I should do is Rapid Spin. Oh, also I use my Orange Berry? Or I have chest down. Never mind. Okay, we're never dead to recoil damage here. My god, it was close though! Holy shit! 2 HP! Well, the thing about that is I'm not staying in for that. Pinecone can take it. As for Perugly, our -1 Sarina will be clicking sweet. Alright, so now we have Sneasel. +1 Serena outspeeds this. Lachindra does not. There's no way it one-shots us. So, you know, let's just blast it with Flame Charge. And let's say Drop Kick. Lowers physical attack. Oh, maybe I should have put an item, because this has knockoff, whatever. Knocked off an Oranberry. Flame Body proc. Who even cares? That almost would have one-shot, but it's inner, or it's a focus sash anyway. Raises edge on the HP for Luxray, but it was always safe apparently. Maybe not if we got hit by the fake out, but I would have noticed. Switch back to singles. Next we have Bug Catcher Jose. Looking at Bug Catcher Jose really quickly. Get a good Night Cannon Cherry. Switch in Pine Cone in case. Luxio is also good. I'll throw in Seadra, Masquerade, and Staravia. Okay. Let's give these guys some Oranberries. Why do I not know where the routes are? It's like I never played this game before. Alright. Yeah, let's see it, Bug Catcher Jose. Pincer. The problem with this is that it dies to Rock Slide. Durant. I think it's technically better we click Razor Shell here. There's first impression. That's an interesting animation. Alright. And Pavilion. Problem with this is, again, dying to a Rock Slide. Well, not quick enough, eh? Okay. Let's look at Lady Sarah. Well, one obvious strategy is to bait it into thinking it has a fast kill, then switching to something that's not intimidated, which can two-shot, like Philfish. And I'll bait it by a low HP Luxray. So yeah, we'll send in... Assuming that Luxray... Okay, well Luxray is actually useful against the second mod. We'll put somebody else on baiting duty. And it should be a fast kill, right? So... How about Shelter? Why the hell not? Yeah. We'll pre-damage our Shelter to... just 24 HP. Out of 67. Versus the Scramble. They get their Intimidate off. Now this is going to click exactly Play Rough. This does have a berry. I don't know what I want to do about that. Well, let's see. I mean, it's only going to heal for 25%. So if I can deal 125 in 3 hits... Yeah, that's me... Okay, so it's like, Waterfall... It thinks I can two-shot, so it's not going to set up. So then I can beat Oranberry to be safer against crit. Will be dead to a crit. So we are less than 39. And a backup plan could be... And one backup plan is Staravia intimidating and setting up for, let's say, Dreadnought. That should do her. And another one is Sarina. And then eventually we get to Berserker. Which is an Electric Gem and Steely Spirit. What does Steely Spirit even do? Oh, this has better steel type moves. Alright, very good. Well, we just switched to this and fast kill. Hone Claws does not raise speed, so I guess we don't fast kill. It'll be +0 because of the attack's been neutralized. And if anything doesn't go well with that, go back to Dreadnought, go back to this other stuff. Alright, so Shelter, pre-damage to manipulate the AI. Yep. So we cannot have an Oranberry. So, whatever. Quillfish can have an Oranberry. Arabia has an Oranberry. These things... There is thunder. Can paralyze us. Dreadnought with an Oranberry. Serena with a Cherry. And Luxray who cannot be paralyzed with Oranberry. Alright, fine. It's a simple plan. Switching out Pinecone, switching out Aridin, switching out Sad. This says Chester right now, right? Whatever. Well... I think this is the first or second fight that Laser Ted has come to since we didn't get to use that line on Roxanne and Fulton. Amy. Get an Oranberry. Let's got the Oran. Savina. The oddly out Cherry. And we pre-damage to 24 now. 60. $48. 36. 24 exactly. Every single time I just walk down that road for no reason. I've never once been bested by anyone at anything. Well, time to start. Grand Bull it is. Oh, look how weak and easy to defeat I am. Hope you don't play rough with me. And oop. Oh, wait. Wait, does the calc think that my Intimidate affects play rough? Oh, I'm thinking of the move Foul Play. Never mind. Yeah, whatever. Alright, now, since this has Citrus Berry, we need 3 hits to kill it, but 2 of those can be Waterfall where there is a flinch chance. That did more than I thought it was going to. What? What happened there? Well, is that a crit and I didn't read it? Weird. Anyways, let's see you flinch. Oh, I'm still calculating with level 25 Quillfish for some stupid reason. What's up with that? Alright, well now we got this guy, and he's absolutely going to try and go for a Thunder. In which case I'm going to go straight into Nemona. Maybe he could possibly click Home Claws, but that's like fine. This also uses up an Electric Gem. Well, we just outspeed and kill, don't we? Oh, there's Bullet Punch first. Okay. Should be more careful. It's fine because these trainers are under-leveled, but I'm playing a little too fast and loose. And next is the trainer with like a Cramorant or some bullshit. So I think that's as far as we go tonight. Thanks for all the money. Why is Quillfish not in that list, huh? One death for Wamba, but a lot of progress made.